Hello, everybody. This is Yoko's Otaku Treasures, and sorry, my hair is a bit of a flyaway at the moment. I just got done going on a walk with my mom and my nephews, though they rode their bikes, but still, it's my legs. There we go. Anyway, I know this is another video not at all related to my channel or what I do for it, but I want to say this because I've been watching videos involving what's going on with Disney right now, and I just got done watching another one, or rather before I left on the walk, I did. But yeah, I have to agree that the overwhelming majority of the comments I was seeing in the video that yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Disney anymore. Because it used to be, I grew up with Disney. Like most everybody in this world, we grew up with, in this world right now, we grew up with Disney. Except for the really young generation. But even still, I'm sure they're going to be getting introduced to Disney at some point. Though with the way Disney's going right now, I highly doubt it. But yeah, hold on, while I'm talking, I'm gonna do something because I was gonna change my background. Because, I wanted to have this as my background. Shoot. What was I saying? I'm getting myself distracted. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Disney anymore, because Disney has been going off the rails, acting like, oh, we don't have a woke agenda, blah, 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 and I'm like, if you didn't have a woke agenda, then you would be focusing your efforts when it comes to movies on storytelling and telling an amazing story that everybody will love, no matter what the characters are, or what they look like, or their sexuality, or whatever. But no, that's not what they're doing. Now where do I go? I'm trying to find... Oh, here we go. Background, here we go. Browse. Anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, Bob Iger had made a statement about it, and I'm like, are you stupid? Because he claims that the people who were against the whole DEI stuff is a small percentage. But if that was the case... Oh, yeah, I love that. Anyway, but yeah, if that was the case, and it was just a small percentage or a small minority, like even 10, 15, 20% of the population who watch your stuff, then you wouldn't even be giving them the attention you are giving them. Because in the end, it wouldn't matter, you would still make a ton of money, because at the end of the day, no matter what you create, whether it be something good or something bad, there's going to be a group of people out there who doesn't like it. Whether it's something, good and it's just haters out there for the sake of hating, or if it's something bad and they hate it's justified, essentially. But if it was a small minority, then you would still make a ton of money, it wouldn't matter, so why would you give them the satisfaction of addressing the issue and telling them that their opinions don't matter? Because it sounds to me like there's a large majority of the population, at least probably half of the population, if not more, that are not okay with this woke agenda, this DEI inclusivity stuff. Now, I'm not saying that if you put a black person or Asian or whatever in your movie, then you're being DEI. That's not what I'm saying. You can have other people of different races and backgrounds and everything in your movies, just don't make it the main focus of your story. You should focus on writing a good story, making sure the story is amazing, making sure you have what you're figuring out for your characters, what their backgrounds are and everything, and then find the person that fits the bill. Whether it ends up being a white person, black person, man, woman, whatever, that's fine. But you need to find the best person that would fit the role. That essentially, like for Johnny Depp, for example. Johnny Depp is Jack Sparrow. And I'm sure that when he went in for that audition and did his audition, they were like, that's our Jack Sparrow. That's our Jack Sparrow right there, essentially. That's probably what happened during his interview when they first started, casting for the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That's what they need to do. Create the characters, fully flesh them out, and then find the right person to portray them. It shouldn't matter if the main character is a man or a woman, as long as you're not doing, trying to claim, for example, in the Pirates of the Caribbean, I think it's in 1700s, I think it's supposed to be when it's said, or something like that. Or something somewhere around those lines. It's not modern, is all I can say. And usually there aren't many females in pirate crews, for one, because that's a superstition where women are bad luck. Or it's bad luck to have a woman aboard a ship, because I remember that from the first movie. And that was apparently a superstition of the time, so not many females were even on pirate ships, let alone leading as a captain. So the fact that they're trying to put at least 3 female leads in there kind of indicates that yes, this is a DEI agenda thing. Because do you really think that even back then that women would be able to take down men as pirates? To be honest, I do not think so. I don't think any little of women for that or anything like that. I'm just saying that physically men are stronger. Physically they are probably more used to that sort of thing. And like I said, there's not going to be very many women on board anyway. So the fact that they're even trying this is not a smart idea. Now, if they want to create something that is DEI focused and, shoot themselves in the foot anyway, then what they need to do is create something completely unique. Not take one of their old franchises, like, I don't know, Marvel, Star Wars, any of the Disney princesses, anything like that, and try and taint that, because that's exactly what they're doing. That's what they did to the Star Wars franchise, they did the Marvel franchise, the Avengers, I think. And now they're doing it with the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And now people are not even wanting to even introduce their kids to the Disney stuff, because Disney's going under. I know one thing, if Walt Disney was still alive and he was seeing all this happening to his beloved company, it'd probably give him multiple heart attacks, because this guy, they're destroying his company, essentially. They're destroying what he wanted for Disney to be, essentially. Because there's going modern, and then there's going a step further and becoming woke. Because woke is not the main focus, should not be the main focus of the freaking world. Good God, I'm tired of hearing about all this stupid woke stuff. It's making me pissed off. Now, for example, if they're wanting to put, I don't know, a disabled person in their movie. Now, I'm not talking mentally disabled. I'm talking about with a hook or a peg leg or whatever, eye patch, whatever. That makes sense, because I'm sure that sort of thing was common back in that thing, because, fights where they would lose a hand or whatever due to invading forces, or whatever. You get what I'm saying. That makes more sense than putting a black woman or something in the position. The only thing that would make sense would be if it's the person is black, because those kinds of people were probably out and about more so than the women. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with Disney, why the heck they're doing all this, but it's not getting the money. You would think that, oh wait, these movies that we put out, they lost a ton of money. Maybe this is not a good idea. You would think that this would be going through their heads right now, because if I was doing something and I was losing a ton of money out of it, I would realize, oh wait, maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I should change tactics and do something else, and maybe I can earn money that way. Seriously. Is everybody in the world gone crazy or something? Because it feels like common sense is getting very rare. Or rather, if I remember correctly, one of the comments said that The definition of insanity is doing something again and again and again, the same thing again and again, and expecting different results. And if that's actually the case, then, well, yeah. Everybody at Disney is kind of going cuckoo in the head, essentially. So, yeah. I happen to agree with everybody else that no Johnny Depp, no Pirates of the Caribbean. Because he is what made that franchise amazing, to be completely honest. Because I grew up watching the movies, essentially. Now, the first two movies were amazing, to be completely honest. I don't know about the third. I don't remember what I thought about the third one, but I do know the first two were great. But, yeah, I have to agree that, yeah, Disney's not getting any more of my money. If you want to create something amazing, Disney, please quit with the DEI stuff. Because it's not getting you money. It's making you lose money. A lot of money. So I don't know why they're doing this. Is Bob Iger trying to tank Disney? Because that would be the only thing that would make sense with this. Because if he's trying to make Disney go bankrupt, then this is the biggest way to do it, essentially. Anyway, yeah, I have to agree that if they want to make money and they want to put their whole DEI stuff aside, then just do what they used to do, essentially. Just make good stories, craft the characters, doesn't matter what they are. Don't craft them with, like, sexuality in mind, essentially. Because, yeah, that shouldn't be even a Disney thing anyway. Because this is Disney we're talking about here. Disney was never, I don't know, above a PG-13 movie, I guess? Let me know if there was any Disney movies with a rating higher than that. I'd love to hear. But, yeah. There was never anything sexual besides the priest and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that guy was sent straight to hell. So, yeah. But, yeah, there was never anything sexual in Disney to begin with, usually. At least with, like, the regular Disney stuff. So why the fuck are they even focusing on that sort of stuff in the first place? Seriously. I swear to God, if they start doing reboots of all the other Disney movies, like the Disney Princess movies, and they make Tiana, who was the first black princess, a not black princess, or even worse, make her trans or something, yeah, I'm gonna just, I don't know what I'll do. We'll just sit here and be mad, I guess. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'll see y'all next time.